Welcome to Rowing Tidbits. Today we're going to talk about stake boats and everything you need to know about them to do your first race. So, stake boats are used in some races and not in others, particularly the fancier ones. They are in varying capacities, but the ones shown here are actually docks that people lay on, and so they can hold your stern deck so that you're all in exactly alignment. They actually align the bow balls because boat links are different links. There's a person standing on the side that says lane 4, 2 inches forward, lane 3, 3 inches back, etc. So the people laying down on their stomachs actually hold onto your boat for you. It is your responsibility to make sure you get into the stake boat in enough time. Typically, they want you there about 5 minutes ahead of time. Sometimes the race centers are closer than that. So 2 minutes is kind of the minimum usually. They usually give you a penalty if you're late. So what you have to do in order to get into the stake boats is row past them, and then the official will usually tell you which side to go on. It depends on the race course. Some of them there are connections between them, some of them there aren't. Some race courses you have to go around all of them and then come into your lane and then back in. And then once you're there, you will have your stern pair, stern 4, depending on what type of boat you're in, back you into the stake boat. And you'll just put pressure on one side or the other so that you go in the direction that you want to go. And then hopefully you'll go in there nice and slow. The person will grab you. They're called a stake boat holder. And then you can do something called sculling, which you see in this video sometimes, where you pass the oar to the person in front of you and they take little tiny strokes so that it changes the direction of the bow so that it goes in the direction you want without moving the boat forward or backward. Sometimes athletes can do it themselves. You can see in the close boat here that one of the athletes just leans really far forward and takes little tiny chopping strokes, but that's what sculling means when you're in a sweep boat. When you're in a sculling boat, the person in the bow seat just takes some little tiny strokes at beyond the catch. And when I say little tiny, I'm talking like 1 to 2 inches, so that you can move the boat in the direction you want to go without going forward or backwards. So you're in compliance with the aligner. You don't want to mess with that. So that's pretty much all I have to say about stake boats. If you ever have the opportunity to be a stake boat holder, it's a volunteer position at most regattas. I highly recommend it. It's a fun position where you learn a lot and get to see crews from a very unique vantage point. Please subscribe for more videos and check out our rowing tools on Etsy. There's a link in the description below for